Hello, welcome to my garden and welcome to my channel Vidya's Blissful Gardens. And yes, it is a bliss to be able to enjoy nature, and it's happiness to have a colorful garden. This is in July, my summer collection, so take a look. I'm sure you'll like it. All over England, hydrangeas are in full bloom. This is my favorite, with pale pink flowers and a thin, darker pink lining of each petal, and looks gorgeous in full blooms. Look at them. So I bought this different color hydrangea last year. It's 1 year old. I'm going to leave it in this pot and let the roots mature and then repot it or put it in the ground. Lovely color, bright and beautiful. This is a pure white, spotless hydrangea and has a charm of its own. I painted this fence with flowers because in winter, when the plants are just sticks and have no leaves or flowers, I can look at these painted flowers at least. So lilac hydrangeas are very common. I grew this one from a small cutting and I planted it here by the fence about 30 years ago, not knowing that it'll grow so big. Its original color was pink, but over the years it turned lilac because of changes in the pH of the soil. And a little bit more ericaceous feed or acid feed, it will turn deep blue or ink blue. We haven't got much space for vegetables, so we put the runner beans in front of the hydrangea, which is not ideal, but that's all the space we have. We had a vegetable patch in the past, but it's gone. So sap-sucking insects are making holes in the apple, so I put a sticky pad there. Yes, it looks ugly, but that's all I can do. This is Scarlet Emperor runner beans. It is tried and tested, and I bought one packet of runner beans 6 to 7 years ago, and we leave some beans to mature and dry and use those seeds for following year. This pink hydrangea is actually a cutting from the lilac hydrangea that you've just seen in the corner behind the runner beans. This year I didn't feed this plant because pink is also pretty. So there's no need to give acid feed to every hydrangea. They just need water. And as the name suggests, hydro means water and hydrangeas love water. This year it rained so much that all over England hydrangeas are looking absolutely gorgeous because of the rainwater. So the rest of this row is container gardening with dahlias mostly, and soon they will burst open into full blooms, and in front of them there's a row of fuchsias. I love this beautiful orange rose with streaks of yellow, and I bought this in RHS flower show about 7 years ago. This entire row is dahlias. I used to mix with annuals and perennials in between the dahlias, but what happens is they compete for nutrition and none of them grow well. So this year it's all dahlias. In this row as well, even though it looks ugly, I had to put some of these sticky pads because otherwise the sap sucking insects make drill holes into the plants, into the stems, and we're not going to get any blooms if that's the case. So I had to put these. At least for now the plants are a bit safe because the insects are sticking to the pads. So this row is also dahlias, and I like the vermilion color, big lily type of dahlia. It's really gorgeous, and this is my favorite. And I bought this in a flower show in Harrogate about 4 years ago, and it's really doing well. So beautiful. This is gorgeous. So then there is this ball type of dahlia, or otherwise called pom-pom type of dahlia. It's like a ball, symmetrical, compact, and really beautiful. So this pink hydrangea is also a cutting from the one you saw, the lilac one you saw in the corner. And this also I didn't feed this year, so it's stayed pink. It's pretty as well. So these are rows of containers, big, small, and different sizes. And this is giant begonia that I grow from the tuber. This is about 6 years old, and there's this pelargonium looking very pretty. This I overwinter in the garage, and these are different begonias, button begonias I call them. This is a geranium, double type, bright red, really lovely. And a pink variety, this is new that I bought early this year. And these are annuals. This is osteospermum. They have different colors these days. But these are not hardy, that is the problem. So this is a new variety of rose that I bought recently in RHS Flower Show. It's called Believe in Yourself. What a name. I fell in love with this rose, and this turns after 3 days or so, it turns lilac. Nature is so wonderful. All sorts happen in nature. And look at it. And this one is a patio rose, yellow one. This also I bought in the rose section by Friars. Really fell in love with this one too. And there's a row of geraniums, begonias, giant begonia. This one I grew from a very small tuber that I bought in Tesco early this year. Tiny one. I thought it'll just die, but it's doing well. This is a lilac rose that I bought in RHS Flower Show last year, so it's 1 year old, and it's called Blue Diamond. Blue roses are rare. Actually, there's no blue rose as such, but this one looks so gorgeous with petals like satin. It has a glossy appearance, and I'm very, very pleased. So this is another giant begonia grown from a little tuber this year. And these are geraniums with variegated leaves. It's the leaves that are important here because of the different patterns they have. The flowers are very ordinary. So many gardeners in England and Europe will know about these fuchsias you might be growing. But for those who don't know what this flower is, and if it is new to them, this is fuchsia. And it has 4 bracts, and out of that the center flower comes out in different petals. Some of them are single, some are double, like this one is double, and absolutely gorgeous when they are hanging and they just dangling there looking pretty. And when the breeze, they move in the breeze, swinging about, they're so nice. So there's 2 different varieties. There's hardy one, which you can put it outside in the snow, nothing will happen. And this one is not hardy. This is a bit delicate. So what I do is I trim it, take out about half of it, and then put it in the garage to overwinter and bring it back in spring. And now in July it's flowering very well. It's looking nice and healthy. And I'll show you different other ones that I have, different colors, single and double. This is another double variety of fuchsia, and this is not hardy, so this needs to be overwintered as well. And it's hard work to overwinter these fuchsias, but it's worth it because they give out a good display. And this one is a big bush, old one, probably 40-year-old or even 50-year-old. And this one is a single hardy variety that has been there from the time we bought the house 30 years ago. So this is phlox, and it's worth growing these, a few of them in different colors, because they put on a show in summer. They're perennials, hardy perennials. This is another variety. This is a floribunda and a bush rose, repeat flowering with nice big bunches of roses, slightly fragrant. And I really like these because they put on a show year after year. And sometimes I use the petals to make rose jam. Not sure about this year. We'll see how it goes. And some of them, yes, I do need to deadhead them and prune them a little bit. So this entire video is about the back garden. I'll do another video for the front garden later on. Otherwise, this whole video will be too long. So I hope you like the garden and I hope you like the video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and we'll meet again in another video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.